All right, so let me tell y'all how effed up the Chinese government is towards their people. I'm not going to even mention anything about the censorship that everyone talks about. It gets way worse than that.
Hey, I'm an American living in China, and I'm going to show you what public transportation is supposed to look like. Check this out. This place looks like a freaking airport, but it's actually a metro station. This is what public transportation looks like in China, at least in Shenzhen. This is crazy. Look at this place. Wow, dude. This is wild. I feel like I'm in an episode of Westworld. Looks pretty good. Looks really futuristic. They also have these little screens that tell you exactly when the next train's gonna come. 3 minutes. But they also have the English name for every station too. Help you out if you can't read the Chinese characters. Yo, this place is wild. I honestly feel like I'm living in the future here. Now, be honest, not all metro stations look this magnificent, but this one truly is iconic for Shenzhen. But all of them, I will say, are very clean, very quick and efficient, and much better than America's public transportation, let's be real. To get in and out of the subways, you can just scan a QR code on your phone right here, and it gets in. Pay like $1, less than $2 to basically get anywhere in the city. Some days they have the facial recognition as well, too. Super convenient, super cheap. And I don't know what this is. It's like a box. A holographic box. Oh, it makes it look like they're inside. You literally go inside this door, I think. Oh, it's locked. So another interesting thing is when you get out of the subways, many of them lead to literally underground malls. Like right now, above us, people are walking on the streets, living their lives, and we're in some sort of subterranean shopping extravaganza beneath the people's feet of the city. It's quite crazy. Even 7-Elevens down here. You can stop and scan a QR code and get in a little massage pod, take a rest, massage yourself inside space. This honestly feels like an airport, but it's just a metro station. Oh, okay, we can get out here, go up these stairs, and go back to civilization. Beautiful outside today. Look at that. Outside, looks like they are getting ready for Chinese New Year, moving into the year of the horse on the lunar calendar.
So as everyone knows, China has the best, most efficient train system in the world by far. So let me tell you the little secret. They haven't profited $1 from this whole operation that they've been doing for decades. Yes, you heard me right. China has the most sophisticated, efficient, expensive train system in the entire world, yet they haven't profited from this whole project yet, and they're continuing to build it for their citizens. Tell me how selfish and effed up that sounds to you. This is what you call a government that has its citizens' best interests at heart. It makes sense when you think about it. When you have a population of 1.4 billion people, you need a system that's efficient, cost-effective for the population so people can get around, even if it's at the cost of you profiting. Like, just think about it. Imagine America in that position, right? Having a population of 1.4 billion. They're definitely going to use the necessity of transportation to earn as much money as possible. Like, all you're going to see is dollar signs. A project like that would never be for the people. It's going to be for a few individuals' bank accounts and pockets. In my opinion, it's not even a debate. When you look at both governments, China definitely cares about their citizens a lot more. You know, you look at the United States, that has a fourth of the population of China, yet still has maybe 80% more homeless people, does it make sense to me? I just let y'all do the math because I know to me it ain't added.
All right, you guys, this is things under a minute that I see biking in China. Let's go. First things are these street cleaners. I'm not even joking. They're on every part of the street. You name it, they're cleaning something. Up next are people walking. Here in China, people will be walking. They'll just be enjoying the day, whether it's cold or sunny. They're going to be outside. And they'll even be fishing like this guy. Buildings everywhere. China is the mecca of skyscrapers and high-rise buildings. I mean, just look around me. Mopeds everywhere. Aside from there being so many cars and traffic always, there's just as many bikes and people on motorcycles here. Construction workers. There was just a huge tree up here and these guys took it down like that. This girl's even getting married. Look at that. People dancing. As you could see, look at them. Those types of groups, especially older women and men, they're everywhere here. They normally congregate in the big plazas and parks. Nightclubs. I live in the 4th largest city in China, so naturally there's going to be clubs and restaurants everywhere you look. And there you guys have it. That was cool things under a minute that I saw on my bike ride here in China. I'm home now. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll see you in the next one. I love you guys. Be safe. Peace.
In China, delivery trucks are being left like this. Totally open. You can just get in there, see what's inside. Maybe you're gonna find something interesting. And nobody steals. Like, seriously, this guy has been gone for some time already. And nobody's stealing. I love that. You don't have to constantly worry that somebody's gonna snatch my things. If I don't close my doors, if I don't lock my doors. In China, they don't find theft fancy.
I'm not joking. This is China, and this is a mosque, religious place for people to pray. Look, there are so many people here to pray, guys. Here for prayer. Men, women, young men, everybody here from different countries, guys. So China is a free country. Absolutely free. As you see, a lot of people just prayed and they're going back home. So the government has actually given this huge place 3 floors mosque for religious people to practice their religion and prayer. There's no restriction, nobody's controlling them, nothing at all, guys. So China is also a country where there is freedom to practice your religion beliefs.
We're in Shanghai and we just found a marriage market. They're trying to marry off their children. They literally advertise on their back. So many. It goes on and on. Would you like?
I can't speak Chinese. I can't speak Mandarin. I can speak Mandarin.
1996. Oh, why is there a line forming around us? He's making her write down her number. She wanted that green card. Her fake number didn't work. She came back. If we ever found out our parents were pawning us off in a market, bye. Embarrassing.
Okay, so I'm an American in China right now, and I'm at the hospital because I need to get some medicine, and I'm going to share the experience with you guys. This is where you grab a number. You just need to give them your passport. It doesn't matter if you're living in here, what kind of visa you are on. Anybody can go to a Chinese public hospital. Right now it's 2:17 p.m. and I'm going to show you guys the cost of the whole process, and then also the timing.
那个专家号还是普通号？
普通号。
普通的是50。
50. Okay, it's about $7 to see the doctor.
放在这儿就可以。
好的. And then I just use my WeChat Pay code over here, and I put this up and I scan, and then there we go. It's 50 kwai to see the doctor. Okay, so this hospital actually has so many different departments. You've got gynecology. I think they spelled that wrong though. Surgical department, neurosurgery, anesthesia, oncology, rheumatology. And this is just one of thousands and thousands of hospitals that are here in the city that you can just show up to without an appointment and see a doctor for around $7. Okay, the time is 2:26 and I go up to this machine and I scan. How do I scan it? And I scan my code. There we go. And then it puts me up onto the machine. It's been 1 minute and I'm already up there. ready to go in. Okay, it is 2:31 and I've already seen the doctor and gotten my prescription. Let's go down to the pharmacy, which is inside of this same hospital, and see how long it takes for the medicine to come out. Okay, so the first step is I need to go pay for it. The total of the prescription was 37 kwai, which I'm pretty sure is like 37 kwai, which I'm pretty sure is like $5 for the whole prescription, plus the $7 to see the doctor. I'll do the math later. I think it's $12. Okay, now that I've paid the $5, I'm taking my code, and then now I'm officially lined up, and I think that in a second my name might pop up here at one of these. Okay, it's been less than a minute and my name is already up there, and I can give them my prescriptions. Here we go, up there you can see the time, 2:36. Yeah, there we go. And then I've got the medicine and I'm ready to walk out of here. So from 2:17 until 2:36, 19 minutes. And I did everything that I needed to do, and the cost was $12 here at a Chinese public hospital. How much would it cost where you are? And, oh, by the way, I did all of this without insurance.
This would not happen in the UK. All of these motorbikes, push bikes on the street are unlocked and left unattended. I'm going to show you exactly what happened to my motorbike when I left it outside my workplace in broad daylight in the UK. It got stolen from me. I can't believe stuff like this happens in the UK, and people question why I left home, why I left the UK. This is one of the reasons why. Let me know in the comments if you guys think this is acceptable, or you think it's just part of life in the UK. Yeah, because I think it was messed up.
There are so many cameras in China. Walking out, literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You can never get away with doing drugs in China. If you do drugs and if you pee to the toilet in your house, in your apartment, the police can track you from the sewage. One thing I absolutely hate the most about Canada is this homelessness problem. And I cannot wrap my head around how many homeless people there are in the subway systems in major cities like Vancouver, Toronto. And people don't even bear an eye on it. People seem to be okay with it. When you see some crazy guy doing some crazy acrobatic moves, and apparently it's caused by fentanyl and it's called fentanyl fold, but people don't even flinch. They just act like it doesn't happen. It doesn't exist. It's mind-boggling for me because I recently just came back from China. I was in Shenzhen, I was in Shanghai. Oh my god, their subway stations at a completely different level. Okay, it was quite an experience. So in Toronto TTC, I never sit after I heard reported bed bugs. Okay, but in Shenzhen subway, I was sitting quite comfortably because it was clean, was tidy, and everyone just looked pleasant. Okay, no one even had bad fashion. Everyone just looked good. Okay, maybe I was in one of the major cities in China, which cannot represent the entire country, but I've been to tier 2, tier 3 cities. You never see anyone homeless. You never see anyone doing drugs. You know how severely penalized doing drug is in China? You can literally get prosecuted. Doing drug in China is punished at the highest level humanly possible, okay? I have a friend in China working for the police force, and he was telling me, if you do drugs and if you pee to the toilet in your house, in your apartment, the police can track you from the sewage. Okay, they can detect the substance from the water in the sewage system and track it all the way back to your unit. You can never get away with doing drugs in China. Okay, I have to side with the Chinese government on this. They're doing a good job. I think the West is way too soft on drug-related issues. I have to say that.
Only in China you have vendors sleeping on the streets in front of their products and not worrying that somebody's gonna steal it. So yeah, she sells yogurts and water. She's not worried that somebody's gonna snatch her stuff. Look, see? Out in the open. It's just sleeping on a sidewalk, having her stuff next to her. Nobody steals. Only in China.
This is a warning to any Westerner visiting China. The first thing that's going to happen is you're going to question your reality of living in the States or living in the West. As in, what the hell are we getting in the West? As an American born and raised my whole entire life, I could not imagine living in a city that looks as beautiful as this. This is Shanghai. And here in Shanghai, I could leave my bags right here, unattended, probably for the whole day. It would still be there, or the police would probably pick it up for me, right? You could not do that probably anywhere in America. And we're paying 40%, 50% in taxes in America. The cities don't look like this. The streets aren't clean like this. Where is our money going to? So this is a warning to anybody visiting China. You're just gonna question, what the hell are you getting? What is the actual value that you're getting, right? Here in China, I feel like all the money goes back into the infrastructure and goes back into the city and the well-being and the education and all of that. Whereas in America, it just feels like a giant corporatocracy where the money is just going into a few select amount of people.
So we climb the hill to see all the palace.
Is it hard climb?
Easy, 5 minutes to walk.
Easy, okay.
It's flat, not everybody can climb. All
Okay.
the people even.
Me, I'm getting old.
Oh, no, you are joking. You are very young.
A few moments later.
Can we sit here?
Yes.
Sit.
Sit here.
It's okay to sit?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, yes. I told you I'm old. You didn't believe me.